Hey everyone, it's Hopper here at mile 259.4 of the Pacific Crest Trail southbound. Here at Snoqualmie Pass, it's time to get back on trail, going southbound, right that direction. Oh yeah, hike on. Down below is the thriving metropolis of Snoqualmie Pass. They have pizza, a hotel, good sandwiches, ice cream. Oh yeah, but time to head up. Hey, good evening. Well, I'm here in my tent at mile 270.5, making an 11.1 mile day. It was a little bit of a green tunnel today, but, compared to all the beautiful ridgelines and everything we've seen recently, not everything can be totally picturesque. Obviously, 11.1 miles is a little bit less than I normally do, but considering I didn't really get on trail until almost 1 in the afternoon because, well, I checked out of the hotel and, checkout's at 11 and the bed's so comfortable. And then you got to get lunch at Laconia Market and get that great Reuben sandwich. So, yeah, but hey, 11.1, still not bad for half a day.
Hey, good morning. So I've had a request to know what exactly I'm eating out here. So here you go.
Okay, I just finished cooking, but this is Nor rice side garlic parm. I've added a little turmeric and some powdered milk, mostly for calories, but also for a little bit of flavor. And the turmeric actually helps with anti-inflammation. To this, I will add a Spam single packet, so get a little more protein. And right there will be breakfast. It's actually quite good. Wow, look at the size of this mushroom. I mean, that's my foot. That is one massive mushroom. Maybe I've been out in the wilderness too long, but does this flower remind you of a boob with a nipple? If so, then it should serve as a reminder to support the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Together with your help, we can eradicate cancer. After crossing a road, I see a bottle of water, and I see the words, Trail Magic. But if you look closely, it says Trail Magic for Harris and Emmett. So I'm going to leave it for Harris and Emmett. Okay, before I fire up my stove, I got my water ready here, and here's what's for dinner tonight. Half of this rice-a-roni butter and garlic. I'm going to add some powdered milk. 3.92 is just a reminder that it's 3.92 calories per gram. I do have some turmeric that'll go in there, add some flavor, as well as some yellowfin tuna with olive oil. Okay, if you couldn't guess, I'm already at my campsite. It was only a 17.9 mile day, but I am kind of nursing a slight knee injury that I incurred while coming down the 8 miles of gravel and big rocks going into Snoqualmie Pass. So I'm kind of taking it easy. 17.9 would be a normal day, but this trail is so much smoother and just less rugged than further up north. But yeah, I'm going to eat my dinner and then go to bed. Good night. Trust me, this tastes way better than it looks. Hey, good morning. Well, last night, right after I went to bed, about 8 PCT southbound hikers came through, and 6 of them continued here, further down the trail to where the water is, 0.6 miles. 2 of them actually camped where I was. But this water source here is very important because it's the last water source for 12 miles, so it's time for me to fill up. So I'm just coming up this ridge, across this road, and right there was a black bear. He quickly ran away from me and dashed into the woods, but man, that was exciting. Wow, the wildfire damage is definitely evident here. This place was decimated. We've just reached 300 miles. 300 miles? That's madness. Madness? This is this is the PCT. 300 miles. After a 17.1 mile day, we've arrived at Mike Ulrich Shelter and Cabin. It's open to basically everybody, but PCT hikers can use this, which is one of the few shelters on the trail. And there are privies. And it looks like there are already other people here, so let's hope there's room and I might spend the night. From right here at the cabin, if you look across the meadow, way in the distance, that is a herd of elk just grazing peacefully. Let's take a look inside the cabin. All right, not too bad. There's a fireplace, pretty chill. And let's check upstairs. Apparently this is where you sleep, up here. All right, I can get used to this. Well, it looks like those other folks were just visiting, just checking out the cabin. So for now, unless anyone else shows up, I've got all this beauty to myself. Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, yesterday was a great day. Saw my first bear. Of course, it doesn't mean that that was the first bear that saw me. There's a lot out there, and a lot of times you don't even see them. The cabin was great. There were a few mice, but they didn't get to my food, so that was good. But today, got a little bit of an uphill. Hopefully, the trail continues to be smooth, and it's going to be smooth trails ahead. It's hard to believe the inferno that was here just a few years ago. Anyone hiking here would be instantly incinerated. For those of you that think that butterflies are these amazing, beautiful creatures that are just beautiful to land on your hand, yeah, they also feed on poop, just like those flies. For the last few hours, I've been hiking in areas like this that have been absolutely devastated by wildfires. And I found, thanks to this tree right here, a little bit of a shade here to take some lunch and a snack. But I just gotta hope this doesn't become a widowmaker, because these trees are really dead. I'm not sure what mountain that is over there that's partially obscured by clouds, but there is a lot of snow up there still. Hopefully we don't have to go over it. Hey, good evening. Well, here's my tent here at mile 324.7, making a 19.2 mile day. Got a pretty good view here and can't complain. Now let's see if tomorrow morning I get woken up by elk again. The elk calls this morning were just so peaceful, just part of nature. It was amazing. But yeah, I don't know, I'm getting pretty close. I think just over 30 miles to White Pass and my next resupply. All right, hike on. Hey, good morning. Well, this is definitely the latest start of my day at 7:45. I was up at 5:30, but well, let's just say there was cellular reception at my campsite. So I had to get online, do some things, chat with some friends, do a couple stock transactions, even gave my old man a call. So yeah, don't forget about your parents. They care about you, care about them. So but it's gonna be an amazing day. So I got the sun right behind me, so I'll probably look a little bit darker. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day on trail. Here at Chinook Pass, this is the starting point of a lot of section and day hikers in the area. But more importantly for us through hikers, there are privies, and they are magnificent. Here at mile 335.1, we've got a stream that looks really difficult to collect from, but let me show you something. Now what I've done here, this place here that was difficult to collect from, I've taken a rock, a leaf, and created a little funnel. And using that, I will fill this liter bottle in about 90 seconds. Hey, good evening. Well, despite the late start, I still got a 20.5 mile day. Camped here at mile 345.2, making it about a 12.5 mile day tomorrow, going into White Pass for my resupply. So as you can see, I got my tent set up here, and yep, it's a little buggy. This area is supposed to be really buggy, so yeah, I think I'm gonna hide in my tent for the rest of the night. Hey, good morning. Well, I've been on trail for a couple hours now. Woke up around 5:15 and was on trail by 6:15. It's not the earliest, but it's much better than yesterday. So I try to stay quiet in the morning because that's when you're more likely to see animals and you don't want to spook them by talking. But this morning, oh yeah, this elk saw me before I saw her, and she like bolted, and all I saw was his butt, this big, beautiful, amazing butt. I mean, it was so amazing, Sir Mix-a-Lot would like it. I mean, it's like, I like elk butts and I cannot lie, what other hikers would deny. When an elk walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Oh yeah, it was impressive. All right, so these last 10 miles heading into White Pass, there's got to be about 100 little ponds all adjacent to the trail. That means 100 little mosquito incubators. Mosquitoes are crazy. If you don't put on any DEET, even walking, you're moving, they will swarm you just by the thousands. But with DEET on and moving, you're okay. However, if you stop, even with DEET, they will still swarm you, but they won't bite you. But, and here's the big problem, if you stop to pee, let's just say you're playing defense to keep the mosquitoes away from the one part of you that's exposed that doesn't have any mosquito repellent on it. I tell you, mosquitoes are crazy. All right, we have arrived here at White Pass, 12.5 mile days, and it's about 11:15 in the morning, so not bad. But still got a half-mile walk to get the resupply at the Cracker Barrel store. It's not the Cracker Barrel restaurant you're used to, it's more of like a truck stop convenience store. But you can shower, do laundry, camp, and get resupplies. All right, so I'm all settled in here at the Cracker Barrel, got my food delivery, and let's see what kind of food I got. Okay, my food resupply for the next section, or possibly more since I have plenty of food. I got plenty of the proteins, got lots of couscous, some Knorr, various chickens, you got your bars, rice-a-roni, Parmesan cheese, really good. I'm trying nutritional yeast, I do have some meats, more meats, olive oil, and I'm trying something new. This is a black bean burger mix. So I'm just gonna dump it into the gallon Ziploc bag, mix it with some couscous, and maybe I'll add some tortillas later too, and mix it in. So all this should and I definitely have more bars in there. So all this should definitely get me through to the next stop or two. And I almost forgot the best part. New pair of shoes and a new pair of socks. Gotta love those Injinjis and Merrills. Hey everyone, before we sign off on this video and get it uploaded, I just want to send a special thank you to everyone who has supported this fundraiser for the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We've already reached $700 raised toward the $1,150 goal. Awesome, thank you guys so much, and I'm sure that by the end of this trail, we're going to reach our goal or maybe even exceed it. Thanks so much. Hike on.